So I started signing up for schools out of Chicago because I knew I didn't trust myself. I knew if I stayed in Chicago, I was going to end up right back with him, and I didn't want to keep putting myself in that position. So I signed up for schools. I got accepted into a school, and to him, I was supposed to go to school, get a job, finish school, get my apartment, and he come live with me and I take care of him. But I didn't feel like I should have to do that because I wanted my life back. I wanted to be Jasmine again. I didn't want it to be where if it was a situation that had to do with me, he was the one that decided what was going to happen at the end of that situation. So I gave him the whole idea, okay, I'll go to school, whatever, just to keep him away from me, just so I can get out of Chicago. When I got out, I was going to tell him, like, I can't be with you.
Why would you go back to a guy that you lost a baby? Not 1, 2, 3, 4 babies you lost because of what this guy was, the way he was treating you.
Because I was so insecure and I thought that I needed him to get by in life.
My thing to you is, you let him right back in. You let him right back in.
I did, but
what is going to make me believe that this time's any different than last time?
I've already moved out of Chicago. I'm already settled into the school that I'm planning on going to, and I'm going to be there for a while.
Have you told him it's over?
Nope.
Well then, how does he know it's over?
I mean, it's obvious if I'm not answering your phone calls, if I'm giving you hints like, okay, why are you still calling my phone? I mean, that's, if he's not smart enough to think like, is she trying to tell me she don't want to be with me? If he's not that smart, then...
Well, I don't think he's smart at all. I mean, really, the way he acts, I mean, how smart do you think he is?
I don't think he's very smart because the phone calls every day, I mean, after a week, if I'm not answering the phone, I think that would tell you, like, okay, maybe she's not trying to be bothering me. But I guess I have to tell him face to face, confront him, and let him know that I'm taking my life back.
And he's been harassing you?
He calls me and tells me, like, if I don't answer the phone, he will leave me a message. If you don't call me back in 10 minutes, I'm going to find you, I'm going to beat you up. But it's weird because he will call and he'll harass me and threaten me on a voicemail. Then he will call right back after he hangs up with my voicemail and be like, you know I love you, you my boo, you my wife. I'm like, okay. But then, like, give it 5 minutes, he'll call back again angry. So it's like his feelings are on and off, and I just don't want to deal with it no more.
Who is this guy where he can threaten you like that? Who is he where he can speak to you in that way, where he's telling you, I'm going to cause you pain, physical pain, if you don't call me back in 10 minutes?
I was dumb to sit there and let him treat me that way when I know that I don't deserve to get treated that way.
I mean, you say now you're making an effort, you're into this community, this school, right?
Yes.
And you're saying you're changing your life, you're working hard, you're getting your own place. What's he doing with his life?
The same thing he was doing when I left. Sitting around, doing nothing, staring at walls.
Don't you as a young, beautiful woman deserve somebody that's going to make something out of their life, that's going to do something positive for you? And there's something else you want to tell me, right?
I might be pregnant by him. It's a possibility.
Have you told him that you might be pregnant by him?
No.
So he doesn't know?
No.
When you thought that there's a possibility, and before the show, you took a pregnancy test, right?
Yes.
And we'll get to those results, find out whether you're pregnant or not. Since you have suspected that you are pregnant, has he abused you?
No, because I've been keeping my distance. Like, I would have a reason why.
Well, you haven't been keeping your distance all that far.
Keeping it pretty far. I would have an excuse why I can't see him.
How'd you get pregnant? Or supposedly pregnant? Maybe pregnant.
by letting myself lay down with him.
What's that? Joe?
No.
No! You think you got him there? Want some of this, boy?
You keep your hands to yourself. You think somebody's intimidated by you?
You is.
When did I
You all riled up.
Yeah, you damn right I'm riled up.
Yeah.
Closed captioning.